Peace, what up YouTube, J Farmer Chaz coming at you. So it is 3 in the morning, November 22nd, so it's officially Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Hope everyone enjoys their day and, and is able to spend it with the people they care about and are thankful to have in their lives. I know I will, well, not everybody who is thankful. I just want to start by saying, I won't be spending Thanksgiving with my mother, who is the real, only real family I have, left in this, in this world. I never had the chance to know my biological father growing up, and even though that I've had the chance to meet him and we've met a couple times, it's, it's kind of like just knowing like an old family friend. It's not my, it's not my dad. Person who I do consider my dad is my stepdad, who passed away when I was in 4th grade. You guys, I think, I've talked maybe briefly in some of my videos, but married my mom, like, him and my mom started dating when I was in kindergarten. They got married when I was in 1st grade, and he passed away when I was in 4th. But that's the man who I consider my father. My mom got remarried a couple years after that, beginning of my 6th grade year, and this guy was, had his book cool. So that's all I'm gonna say there. But so my mom and I have just been through a lot, and I just want to say I'm so thankful that I have had her as a mother, and I love her very much. And it's been over a year since I've seen my mom, and I haven't had the funds to be able to get to her, and I don't know why she hasn't gotten to me. She can, and that's kind of hard. And I have some feelings that has to do with growing and stuff. When I came out to her basically with that, that was kind of sort of the end. We stopped talking, and I haven't talked to my mother now since June, beginning of June, right after my 21st birthday. So I really miss her. She means the world to me. I know she's not watching me, and for some chance you are. I love you, mother, but I really miss her. Anyways, and I'm truly thankful that I was able, I've had the time that I've had with her, and that, she's my mom, and I wish that I could see her, and hopefully she'll answer my call tomorrow when I give her a call, or well, today I should say. It's still early. I'm gonna take a nap here in a little bit, but so yeah, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I have my roommate, my girl partner, who we become really close. I would say it's definitely like my wife, it's my family now. So I'm glad I'll be at least having someone to spend Thanksgiving with, and I'm not completely alone. There are people out there who have way where who are going to be alone and have no one to spend Thanksgiving with, and that's sad. And so, but anyways, I just want to say so that was just kind of it too. So happy Thanksgiving, y'all. And I hope everyone enjoys it. Hope everyone gets nice, full, and a fat belly. I know, well, hopefully I will be. But, yeah, turkey and stuffing and potatoes and corn. Oh, I love Thanksgiving. So, anyways, cheers. Take a little Thanksgiving toke. So, I don't want this video to get too long, but I do just want to kind of get in something, and, so there's just, yeah, I mean, I really don't have anything to say. I think the situation is actually kind of funny now. So if you guys saw my video, Argumentary 17, School Dank Recap, and you're reading any comments going on there, like, I'm completely transparent. I'll be open with you guys. That's what I'm all about. transparency, openness and honesty, and being trustworthy, and I would never lie to you guys, and really try. I got nothing to fucking hide. And some people don't like that. I guess I'm as open as I am. And so, I made a comment in that video that I no longer had the 400-watt light. That the person who I was borrowing it from came by and took it on Friday night, as both me and my roommate, my girl partner, were had left after we had already left for to Seattle for the school event for the weekend. And so he came. He got a hold of my roommate's daughter, who's here watching the house, watching the garden, and she's not a kid. She's an adult. She's a grown grown adult now. Like, so I just wanted to make sure that that's out there. But just here to make sure that an eye on everything, and nothing that nothing dies, and that no one tries to pull anything. And sure enough, this guy gets he gets a hold of her and says, "Hey, I'm gonna come by and get my monitor that you've been borrowing," because I guess she was borrowing a computer monitor and she'd been using it like all week. So he wanted to come by and get his monitor. No big deal, I guess. So that's why he was supposed to be coming by. So he gets here. She opens up the door. He walks in, and then followed behind him is his roommate, who I've only met a couple times, and I mean, I didn't see me grow once, but he had no he had no business going down in my grow room. I mean, so at all, regardless of Reddit. I mean, no. Anyways, let me back it. But yeah, so guy walks in, he goes to try to get the other stuff, and then the other dude, his roommate, starts walking straight to the basement door. So my roommate's daughter is like, whoa, where are you going? Wait, you have nothing, you don't need to go down there. And that's when she was just like, oh no, I want my light back too, as well as this, and this. So like, it was like ambush, really. Like, it was like she was not expecting that. And so, well, she did the right thing by saying, no, let me go down there and get the light for you, because you have no right going down there. So she comes down here and just starts taking down the light. And he still comes tugging down here, starts peeking around, goes into my flower room, starts peeking around, goes into my bedroom and starts looking around in there and shit. And then, like, is apparently giving my roommate all sorts of problems about the comforter that's on the bed, because it's her comforter. Well, I didn't have one when I moved in. Well, I had a sleeping bag. And so I don't really want to be sleeping in my sleeping bag every night. She had an extra comforter. It's an old comforter. So yeah, it's letting me use this fucking spare comforter instead of using my military grade zero degree sleeping bag. I'd sweat my ass off in that. I did, like, got it for when I was out, like, on the walk and, sleeping out in the fucking desert, in the middle of the fucking desert at night. Anyways, so, and then he, so then he gets, after he gets the stuff, he goes and, she gets them out. So, for the comment saying, you've been coming over here, yeah, you guys are friends and you love her and all this other stuff, that you've been coming over here for 3 years or more, is, that you didn't think you need permission. Well, okay, it's one thing coming over to the house and doing, getting your monitor or whatever, or, but it's not like, I wasn't here, my roommate wasn't here, so the only reason why he would be coming by is to see my roommate, not to see me, not to see her, her daughter, but to see her, and she wasn't here, so there was no reason for him to come by, really. So, I mean, yeah, he needed a fucking invitation. Dude, like, you don't do that. And so, like I said, it's your light, yes. I guess I was only supposed to borrow it for 2 weeks. I didn't realize that we did have a straight time on it. I figured when you were ready to have it, like when the guy was ready to have it back, you would just ask like a normal person, hey, mind if I go ahead and get my light back? I need to get my bed, I need to get back over my plans. Yeah, sure, no problem. Let me get it ready for you. Or, whatever. There's so many ways that could have been done, and it completely went around that and not have that be an issue. I wasn't, like, trying to keep his light and steal his light or anything like that. I've never stolen anything from him. I don't know what this hard drive thing is. I found it when I was cleaning up down here one night, and I pulled it out, and I asked Rose, and It was in a box she had brought over from, his house. So I think it could have been something in the bottom, but like I didn't see it till it was down here in my basement, and I asked my roommate about it, and she didn't know what it was or what it was even used for. I still don't know what the fuck it was. Like I really don't. Like it was some kind of extra. I don't, like I said, it's something you plug in your computer and it's like a hard drive thing. I don't fucking know. I'm not good with tech. So I found it, I put it aside, and, so it's not like I was trying to hide that. So I didn't steal that, and got it back, so either way. And I don't know what you think that I stole from School Dank, but I did not steal anything from School Dank. Everyone there was super generous and, offering me weed. I didn't, asked to get a hit here and, a couple times here and there. But for the most part, everyone was just handing me shit left and fucking right and offering, and just hospitality was out the fucking ass. And so yeah, I don't know where you're getting all this stuff from, but it's completely incorrect. And dude's on all sorts of fucking painkillers, and is a severe alcoholic. And I don't want to cause problems for anybody else. This isn't anyone's problem but mine and my roommates. I'm sorry for making I guess that's my fault for making a comment about the the light being gone and why it's gone. But still, like, this shouldn't be fucking going on. Like, grow up, dude. You're what, 53, 54 years old? Like, come on. Like, and I'm not saying that because, oh, you're old. I'm just saying, like, dude, grow up. Like, we're not in high school. This isn't high school. This isn't that immature, let's play games, let's fuck with people shit. Let's try to start drama. No, I'm not about that. I wasn't trying to do anything like that. I've never done anything I don't even know why this is a fucking problem. And, just the comment alone, when I said, look, I'm not going to fucking deal with this, like, I've already asked the guy, please leave me alone. 3 times now. 3 times. And he won't leave me alone. Like, I just want to be left alone. I just want to move on. And so that's why I'm making this. Please, leave me alone. I just want to be in peace. I just want to be able to grow. I just want to be able to be happy. I just want the people who I love and I care about around me and I'm thankful to have in my life. ThanksGiving. There, see, thought I'd intertwine everything again. Anyways, I want everyone who I'm thankful for and I care about to be able to be stress-free and be able to enjoy life. And, that's all I really want. And you've been nothing but problems since I moved into this fucking place. Like, since I moved in, like, you've had an issue with me. You've never liked me from the beginning. You've offered this guy has fucking offered my roommate a couple $100 a month if she would get rid of me. Like, come on, that should tell you about the kind of guy. I could continue to go off on all these things that this guy does, all the promises that he breaks, and how much he screws people over. But I'm not. I don't need to go into those details. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Just please don't trust this guy. You can think what you want about me. You can believe him. You can believe me. That's up to you. Everyone has 2 sides. This is my side. This is my story. I'm not gonna talk about it again. I'm not gonna bring this up ever again. Anytime I get any feedback on my own shit, I'm just delete comment, block user, and if I've already found 4 of the dudes. So yeah, the guy's got 4 channels. And the first comment that he made on my fucking YouTube, he was trying to act like he wasn't who he was, like he was somebody else. Like, oh, we had a good time partying, didn't we? I was like, no one was in my hotel room ever except for me and my roommate. And, yeah, we just fucking slept when we were there. I was gone all fucking day at School Dank. I was so fucking exhausted. When I got back to the hotel, there was no fucking partying. I was trying to fucking go to sleep. I was trying to unwind. Fuck yeah, it was a great time. School Dank was amazing. And I just will get back to that. I'm so thankful for everything that I've been able to enjoy in my life, all the people that I've met, marijuana related or not. I've met so many amazing people across the country, from Texas to Illinois to all the places that I've lived. All the people who I've met who were traveling and visiting other places. Like when I lived in LA, first month and a half that I lived in LA, I stayed in a hostel. You know, I met people from Thailand, fucking New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, you know, Japan, you know, fucking all over the UK, you know, a couple of different, you know, different countries in Africa, you know, that I can't pronounce. And I don't want to try to pronounce it because I know I'll probably offend somebody. So, I mean, hey, I've had a chance to just meet really some amazing people that have led me to where I am, and I'm really thankful for that. You know, and I just want to end it with this, and this is how I'm going to end the whole situation with this guy, is, I've gotten a few more subscribers since you started pulling all this, and I guess, you know, so, I mean, you're obviously, you're watching my stuff, so that's cool. You're paying attention to me. I don't know why. I don't know who I am to you and why you want to take, but that's cool. Thank you. I'm glad you actually, you know, you're helping me get a little traffic. You know, bad press is, you know, is sometimes better than good press. So we're going to look at the positive side here. So thank you, actually. Like I said, I've gotten like 5 new subscribers from it, so thanks guys for subscribing. With whatever reason it may be, whether you think that I'm a douche and you think that I'm a lying thief, alright, cool, whatever. Appreciate the sub. If you think that, you know, if you're on my side here and you see what I'm saying, you know, you realize that I'm not trying to bullshit anybody, thank you, appreciate it. Either way, doesn't matter. You know, all feedback, you know, but like I said, just, yeah, you can clearly see what kind of guy this is just by going on other people, like, now that I've blocked him from my channel, he's trying to go on other YouTubers, like, other people's channels who are, you know, and trying to start shit there, so just ignore it. It's not worth your time. You know, so, and I really didn't even want to say all this, but, and I was planning on it being a little shorter, and I'm sorry, I just kind of got carried away. But yeah, so, it is what it is. Never going to see the guy again, never going to talk to the guy again, though. We're going to completely move forward. When me and my roommate are in complete agreement here, the dude is fucking out of our life. We're going to make it through. We don't need him fucking in here. I you know, never have. We're fucking, you know, I know that, you know, they had a little, you know, they were, you know, I don't know, they were friends. They had, you know, she would help him out around stuff around the house. He would help her out with things, like, you know, I don't know. There's multiple reasons for why he's around, for her benefit or whatever, but the thing is, more harm was done, you know, more harm came from the relationship than good, and that's not what we need in our life. I spent a long time trying to get rid of all the negativity and, you know, people who, I'm not going to say are bad people, but people who were not going to progress me in the way, that I want to be progressed as, you know, not only as what I do with my life, but how I am as a person. Because it's a fact that, you know, when you're around negative people, you're going to get negative. And it's easier to get negative than it is to get positive. You know, and any time that people are going to start, you know, putting me out, you know, start doing all that shit, you know, people are going to hate. You're going to deal with it, you know, and people aren't going to start hating until you're doing your shit right, until you're doing your shit good. So that's how I'm also taking it. You obviously see that I'm doing something right. You know, I personally, I think the garden looks good. I mean, I think it could be better. Like, yeah, I'm still working, I'm still learning. You know, it could be a lot fucking better. But I still think it looks good. You know, it looks good. And it looks a lot better than what it, you know, it's getting better and better each day. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, so, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. You know, if you have the chance, if you're not staying home with the family, and you get the chance to get out, and you do see somebody who is, you know, having to go out, you know, who's out working on Thanksgiving, you know, really try to show your appreciation for them. You know, I wouldn't want to be, you know, working on a day, you know, and I know it's just it's a holiday. But, you know, it's still, you know, most people, you know, people got off, that's when, you know, kids are out of school, you know, like, that's your family time, you know, regardless. And so it's just, you know, so if you see someone out there, if you go out to eat, tip your waitress real nice. Let her know that, you think it's, let her know that, thanks for giving up your time today. If you're, whatever it may be, let them know that you're thankful for them doing what they're doing on this day and taking time to do, to work and provide a service versus spending time with their family. Because that's not something that most people would like to do, and it's, can really, you never know, it might really make, you never know who you may say that to. Someone could be having a really bad day and just be really miserable as shit and just pissed the fuck off, but, if you go and you let them know that you're thankful for them being there, and you're glad, and just you show that generosity, I guarantee you'll make that person's day. Any time that I've ever gone out to eat, right? Even if when I've gone to even when I've gone to like a McDonald's on a fucking Thanksgiving, I've left a tip. Like, you don't fucking tip at McDonald's, but I mean, just because that person, they gotta fucking work on Thanksgiving, like, just try to show that great generosity. So that's my challenge to you guys. If you happen to make it out and venture off into the world, you're thankful for those out there who are making that world possible for you to go out and venture off to. So, alright, peace guys, happy growing, like, comment, subscribe. I got a video of the beans that I got put in. I only showed planting 3 of them. Plant and seed, and once you see it done once, you've seen it done. And once they're in the brownies, it's not like you can see them in there, it's not like it's like planting a clone, you can see the before and after, or like, but anyways, I showed that, so we got that documented. I'll get that video up as soon as this one's up. So, alright, peace guys. Love you all, and I'm thankful for all my subscribers, and let's finish this real quick before I go. In honor of all my subscribers who I'm thankful for on this day of giving thanks. For all those who are watching and are actually, and for those who are watching and are having to work on Thanksgiving, thank you. Not just the whole challenge, but thank you for the people who are watching and having to go and spend time in the workplace on this day. Thank you guys. I personally appreciate what you're doing, whether I even know you or not. Thank you, because I know that wherever you may live, that you're allowing, the way you're allowing society to go on, you're making it, you're making the day for someone else, regardless of whether it may be, whether it be McDonald's, fucking Walgreens, whatever it may be, thank you, whatever, for doing what it is that you guys do and working on this day. So, peace guys.